Hey, it's Ted on the street, and we're on the campus of the University of Georgia in Athens, Georgia. Beautiful campus, nice area. Talking to the young people today and finding out what they think of President Trump's job performance so far as President of the United States. What would you give him on a 1 to 10 and why?
A 1.
Probably about a 1.
Probably closer to a 1.
I'd probably give him like a 2.
I'm gonna go with a 2.
Maybe like a 4.
Probably like a 5, right in the middle of the road.
5, I'm hopeful.
I don't care much for President Trump.
I guess he's like average. Don't love him, don't hate him.
Yeah, I just don't like him that much, honestly.
8 out of 10. I love Trump. I personally think he's doing a fantastic job.
I just don't think he's very good at getting things done. He doesn't seem to know what he's doing.
I don't support anything he's doing.
What has he done that you do like?
Nothing. I don't pay attention to him that much.
He's basically followed up with everything he said. I don't think he's really done anything unpredictable, because I think he has done a good job of keeping to what he said he's done.
I think he's doing what he said, but I didn't want him to do what he said in the first place.
What about for the economy and things like that? Has he done anything good, in your opinion?
I feel like I don't know enough about what that to know.
I like the way the economy's been going. I think you're seeing the effects of his presidency already.
Most students or young people your age, they don't like Trump. Why is that?
A lot of people think he's like too rich or something. I don't know.
What about the share the wealth part of the progressive ideology?
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
The situation in Houston after the hurricane last week, did you see that?
I did not, no.
I think he handled the hurricane situation in Houston.
I mean, that's not his worst moment, but I don't think he handled it well.
Look at the hurricane thing. He donated $1 million, and that's really great. But his job is more to coordinate things about hurricane relief instead of personally donate.
I thought like FEMA is really the one who organizes the relief, and that is, part of government.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a FEMA director. But.
I know, but he's responsible for it. He's like the governmental check on that. Yeah.
Let me ask you this. How do you think he handled the hurricane situation in Houston?
I thought it was fairly good.
A good score for that.
I give him a good score.
He kept tweeting about the whole thing, which I thought was inappropriate, but it wasn't exactly destructive.
So you don't like him tweeting at all?
I mean, I think it's inappropriate for the president.
I think his position as a powerful leader in the world, especially with this North Korea situation and immigration, I personally think there's a problem with immigration, so I like having a strong-fisted person backing it up. So
I am caught up with that and how I guess he threatened them is what is going on.
You're saying that Donald Trump, our president, threatened North Korea?
Isn't that or he said he would respond to North Korea's actions with fury and fight or something like that? That was his response?
My roommates are pretty into it and just like the stuff that they tell me about it. Just in terms of handling treaties and stuff like that.
he comes across as abrasive, and I kind of don't care about that.
I think he is too derisive, and he's back and forth on issues.
A lot of people think he's racist, I think, which I don't understand totally.
I mean, with him repealing DACA, that's just going to expel a lot of people from this country who've been here their whole lives, who are basically Americans.
But I think the DACA thing, I don't think he repealed it. He's going to give Congress a chance to do something about it.
They're likely going to repeal it, and he's supporting its repealing.
I think the news painted him out to be a worse person than I think he really is.
The news is definitely very negative towards him.
Do you keep up with the news at all? Do you watch news?
I try not to. My husband's in the military, and so it affects our life a lot. And so...
Well, he's beefing up the military. He supports the military.
It's good, a lot of it for us.
It's hard to know what's fair, and it's hard to, even know what's real these days. But I think there's been pretty good coverage on what's going on.
Do you think he's getting a fair shake from certain parts of the media?
I think so. I mean, they report accurately on what he does.
I think some people who are more sensitive think he's too mean, but I don't care, so.